welcome on in. We're just about to start this playthrough of the Invincible. I have no idea what this is like. I briefly opened this up just to check it would run. You know what? It was like 18 gigabytes to download a demo. So I don't know how big this demo is going to be, but I'm interested. Let me just get this all up. But yeah, it was quite something. I was quite surprised for a demo. It was quite big. But yeah, so this is it's called the Invincible. And this is just a demo. Obviously, it's an early exclusive demo. It's by Starwood Industries. And I don't know when it's actually coming out yet. I think it's TBC. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, release date 2023. So sometime this year. So let's try it. Let's see what it's like. I have no idea what this is going to be like. I'm looking forward to it, though, because I enjoyed Firewatch a lot, as I think most people did. Let me just check that's coming up for you guys. It is. Okay, great. Yeah, 18 gigabytes. Can you imagine it? Firewatch was less than 5, yes. Although Firewatch was some time ago. Right, here we go. It looks great already. I mean, I love the setting. It looks really fun. New game, because I have nothing to load. Yep, empty slot. Imagine if this was just the entire game and I didn't realise. I was just like, oh, it's just a demo and they've just given me the entire game. I don't think that is what's happened because it has not come out yet. I have checked the embargoes and everything. Okay, good. It says demo. That's good. That's a good sign. Welcome to the Invincible demo. It takes place early in the game, shortly after the very beginning, but worry not. On the following screen, you'll see a brief recap of previous events. Please keep in mind that the demo does not represent the final quality of the game. Yep. Let's dive into the word in Invincible. Cool. Exciting. Let's go. I'm glad that they've got a recap. Let's go for it. I hope this runs on my PC okay. You are an astrobiologist named Yasna, a crew member of the Dragonfly, a small research vessel. I'm just checking you can see all of that on the screen. Yes, you can. Good. At the start of the game, Yasna woke up in full space gear, stuck on an alien planet, with no recollection of how or why she got there. Oh, well, we've all had nights like that, haven't we? Checking her equipment, she discovers that her radio receiver is broken. Thus, she has no contact with the rest of the crew, but suspects they can still hear her. Okay. Oh, no, that's gone. That's the end. I should have read that quicker. Damn it. Should I just go back and read it again? I was too slow. I was doing reactions. Let's just pretend we're starting the game again. Yeah. Right, I've no distractions now. Just read. Quick. I thought it was going to let me just read through it. Great start. Brilliant. Okay, we're Yasna. Check your equipment. She discovers her radio receiver is broken. She's no contact with the rest of the crew, but suspects they can still hear her. Based on her own journal entry, she's in close proximity to their camp. As Yasna heads towards her destination, her memories of the last mission slowly return. However, she remains unaware why she lost her consciousness and memory. Now she enters the camp, wondering what exactly awaits her there. So she's a crew member of this Dragonfly. Okay. She woke up. She was stuck on a planet. She don't know how she got there. Radio receiver's broken. She thinks people can hear. Okay. We've got it. Log that as a bug. Well, I mean, I do think with these things that you should be able to read it at your own pace. But cool. Okay. I might need to. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to change that sensitivity settings, I think, as well. Have this studio made any other games? It's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone could look that up, actually. Let's just put the sensitivity down a little bit. Do we want head bobbing? I don't know. VSync is on. Let's just limit it to 60. We've got it all on Epic at the moment, but we might change that depending how it fares. Right, that's better, isn't it, with sensitivity?
Thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Do you like me to pop that audio up a little bit? I don't know if that's a little bit quiet. Don't know if I can do that through here, actually. That's all on. That seemed a little bit quiet to me. What about for you guys? I can pop. No, it's not too bad, actually. Let me pop that up slightly more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, just let me know about settings and stuff. And we'll get on with it. Okay, so that's just letting me look at that, I'm guessing. Let me just check if it says anything about controls that I need to know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, well, WASD, obvious. Interaction, left mouse button. Map is tab. Oh, okay, okay. Reply, spacebar. Okay, I'm assuming they'll tell you this stuff anyway, but... This is a great idea for a game. Love sci-fi themes. I agree. I agree, Max. That's why I was really interested in this when I saw this on Twitter. Right, so that's that. I can run a little bit with
This
shift.
is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy?
Look at this, man.
I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anybody out there?
Oh, hello. Oh, this looks great, doesn't it? I could see what they get about the whole Firewatch thing because, you know, obviously you've got the sort of transmitter and you're wandering around. Hello.
Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot. Oh.
Jammed. Oh, he's jammed. Hold space. I'm reporting issues with the Androbot.
I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown.
Okay, and then what else could I do?
Maybe if... Artie, default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Okay, and that does that. Take his hand. He was fine just a moment ago. I'll give him a little pat on the head. Androbots, you bloody idiot! Nope. Okay, so I don't think we could do anything else with Androbot. Good voice acting. It is, isn't it, Brian? Yeah. Okay, so we've got loads of swag in here. Can we do anything with it? I don't think we can. As far as I'm aware. So she's woken up on this planet. She can't remember why. And she's got to just find out where she is, I guess, and what's going on. This is nice, a little space tent. Oh, really, Blue? Okay, we're in. This looks great, by the way. This looks really good. Oh, hello.
Dr. Krauter, didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor, is everything all right?
Oh, Doctor doesn't seem like he's having the best time. Doctor?
Doctor, please wake up. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now.
Okay, hold space. Does anyone hear me?
Hello? Anyone there? I repeat, Krauter is in a serious condition.
Krauter's talking gibberish. The Doctor's on a space permo. He's taking one too many space cakes.
Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours.
My receiver
So
is
I've had to
dead.
just hear you going on and on.
Doctor, I know him. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect.
Yeah, the modelling is very impressive. Okay, Doctor.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Krauter in the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him.
Thanks for that, Brian.
Dr. Krauter, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand.
I mean, he is in Cloud Cuckoo Land at the moment. I don't think he would have a clue.
temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
He's just having fun. He's just having a fun time. Why not?
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Deep stupor, I can tell you what it isn't.
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Both mental illness and serious bodily injury could contribute to this condition. However, he wasn't suffering from any disorders, and there's nothing wrong with him physically. Epileptic seizure and chronic diseases can also be ruled out.
So what? He's just fine?
He's
On
great.
the contrary, something's very wrong with him, and I can't tell what, which is even more worrying.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander.
I can tell you what he isn't, and that's
We need to get you all
invincible.
on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
Need to
With
pay
that
attention.
easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Don't you worry, Doctor. You rest your pretty little head, and we'll deal with it all. I like that you can see your helmet, by the way, the outer sort of limits of your helmet. It's very satisfying opening those doors. I don't know why. So that's the way we came. Was there another? So he's in there. There was another area, wasn't there? Have you seen the animated series Invincible? I haven't, no. When someone says the word invisible, it cuts to the opening title card. I haven't seen it, no, but that sounds good. Right, so what have we got here then? There he is. Here's his little journal.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Just little doodles. Just pictures of cats and things like that.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. He followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
So is she trying to... She can't remember... Why doesn't she just ask this guy, why am I here, though? Because she can't remember, can she?
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. AZ2316.
Noting 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data.
You're not a fan of this Novik guy.
Operation.
Okay. So that's
Are you
that.
looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
Just give it a moment, Novik, all right? So I've had a big crash here, and there's a lot that's happened. Just chill.
Oh, got it.
Right.
Please make sure it works.
Well, what else am I going to do, Novik? Jesus. Test the detector operation. Okay, well, how does one do that? Well, this is cool.
Checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Oh, we're leaving the tent, everybody. I agree, Blulu. I think Limmy would enjoy this a lot. Probably months down the line. After it's released. Although I saw he's playing that game that you played, Star. I've forgotten the name. I think he's playing it tomorrow. The stealth game, which looked cool. Give it a rest, will you, Novik? Exactly. Just chill out, man. I don't understand why. I thought she couldn't remember what was going on, so I thought she would have had a conversation like, what's been happening. But maybe that's for later, because we've got a more serious situation first.
All right. Now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Novik, so
Can I
sassy.
help somehow?
Let's look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself.
Do you think Novik's a
Back on
robot
its
himself?
remotely. Secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
it's not working. Not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Ah,
Yasna, what are you up to?
one sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew?
Forget
You're
it.
gonna make them wait?
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauser like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
It does look good, doesn't it, EB? It looks really good. Yeah, it's funny enough, it's Fox talking about it that I saw about it at all. It was on Twitter. Shout out to Fox Comedy. Yeah, he I think he replied that the people were looking for people to check out the demo, and he tweeted about it. So I snuck in there and did the same. I switched to laptop so that I'm no longer delayed. Yeah, it's funny with Chromecast. It's terribly delayed on Twitch, isn't it? Right, so she was looking for...
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
Relay malfunction.
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
Oh, well, at least he said please. That's something. I didn't see the question, Brian. Here he is again. Hello. Well, I don't think it's actually going to be in here, is it? It's probably going to be outside. Because they won't have you look at the same thing. But it could be. It might be hidden away. I could see you playing this, Ian B. I think it could work. It's coming out later this year. And I guess they're getting people to sort of test it out a little bit. Yeah, that was pointless me looking in there, wasn't it? I've no idea how long this demo is going to be. I'm going to guess maybe like 45 minutes or something. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. Okay. Oh, it's fish.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I remember. Doesn't look that alive. It's just kind of sitting there, but, you know, maybe it's just having a little rest. Also, that tank does not look big enough, really. I guess it's good that it's portable, but maybe it's just a bit depressed. It's just in such a small tank. It saddens me this isn't yet released. All in good time, Max. All in good time. Look at that, though. It looks great. Okay. Is this the one I just came out of, or is this the one I haven't been in yet? Yes, that's the fishy one. Okay. So we've been in fishy, we've been where the doctor is, and I think there's one more to look at as well. Hello, Gonino. How you doing? Okay. And I think that's the one we've been in. So can we get in this, or is it snowed up? Oh, we can open this, though. There isn't I don't think there's a release date yet. It's just...
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal
Just
should be
this
back
year.
as soon as it's turned on.
Set up the relay in close proximity to the camp. Okay, let's do it there then. I think it's suggesting here. Oh!
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here? This
Poor
is
little
unlike
robot.
anything I've ever seen. As if... I don't know. As if an electron bomb had wiped it all out.
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. They've rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
It is a little bit weird, Brian. I guess because they just... I guess they're expecting people to maybe just catch parts of this. And obviously, I said at the beginning, this is a demo, blah, blah, blah. But for people who are maybe just watching a bit of it, I suppose they just want to make sure people realise. Although, quite frankly, the final... if this isn't the final quality, it's still amazing quality. So they shouldn't worry. They're kind of like, oh, guys, you know, don't judge us. It's like, well, it looks bloody fantastic. So...
I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
They're saying it's because the final game is a Candy Crush clone. Yeah, it's not the game at all. This is a completely different game to the final game. Okay, well, does he want me to do something else? Let's open this. What's in here? Just things that I don't know.
It works.
There we go.
Finally.
Magic
Marty
touch.
should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Oh,
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor.
he's trying his best.
That's it. Got you, you tin bastard.
Poor robot.
Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go get the rest while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, he still can't move, but I guess the guy's working on that. Find the rest of the crew. How did I bring up the map again? Ah, okay. Landing place, excavation site. Okay. So I guess I've got to go back down this way. I think there's going to be a lot of this demo where I just keep going, this looks great. Oh, goodness, what happened there? Oh, should I not go that way, maybe? No, that looks like it's a bad way to go. I think I had to go this way though, didn't I? Or was that not the way? Yeah, I don't want to go back down that way because I've just been there. No. What advert is that, Brian? Is that for a game? Okay, so he said go find the rest of the crew. Robot's still stuck, but I'm guessing that's deliberate. Is it up this way I have to go? Oh, is that's supposed to happen? I wasn't sure if that was the game, but I think she's supposed to kind of be blacking out a bit because of her memory and all that kind of thing. So that makes sense. I was a bit like, oh, am I not supposed to be going this way? But no, it is just because she's got amnesia. It's just what happens. I would never have been able to run this on my laptop, I think.
Crowter, 5 meters. Careful.
Find the rest of the crew. Yeah, so we can get the... So I think if we go up this way, this is the landing place. Oh, hey! Hello, pal. How you doing? You played this at the weekend. What did you make of it? Welcome on in. It's really cool so far. I mean, I think it's a great setting, and they've made it look amazing. So, yeah.
I found the
No
area
spoilers.
marked by Dr. Crowther. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
I don't know.
Air
Of course.
accessibility is paramount.
Okay.
Yes.
What matters, I was just
relatively
going to say,
clean.
what matters, of course, is it can look amazing. It can look as good as Firewatch looked. It can have an interesting premise. But will that story and the dialogue live up to it? Because that's what made Firewatch amazing. It had all the... it looked amazing, especially for when it came out. And it had, you know, a really interesting premise of being lost in the kind of... Well, not lost, but being in the middle of this wilderness, speaking to one person and being quite isolated. But it was the story and the dialogue that kind of really, you know, made it amazing. I would argue actually the ending wasn't that great of Firewatch, but so that's what this has got. You know, all these games that are always like, oh, it's like Firewatch. It's like, well, are you going to live up to it? I think this could. I think this has potential. Whee! Very good, Summer.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Okay.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous.
Oh, you've cut out there. Will you be... Danger asks an important question and says, will you be able to have an affair with the robot? Don't think it's that kind of game. You really enjoyed it. Can't wait to play more. Won't say a word about it, though. Fascinated to see how someone else plays. Oh, okay. That suggests that maybe you can play it in different ways, which interests me. Interesting. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. And, yeah, welcome on in.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
So
Got
this...
someone. I'm following the signal.
Okay, so I have to...
You big old bedwetting duty head.
Hey! Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you very much, Pal Region Plays. Appreciate it. Do you stream yourself? Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I get how this works now. So this is the tracker.
There's something on the ground.
Ooh, what's it gonna be?
It's a journal.
Thank you very much, pal.
Geological cross-section. Measurements. These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Possibility of life? Deep in the ocean, we must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Got it to run on my laptop at Epic and managed to run fairly well. Oh, that's good then. I mean, I was obviously saying that because I was thinking of my old laptop when I used to stream it and play games. And sometimes it was fine. But I feel like with this, although it's great that you can, obviously there's loads of settings, so maybe it would run okay. Yeah, I was just thinking of times when I used to stream on my laptop and sometimes it would not go well. Okay, millions of years old at least. Not geological, not planetary. Have we got some kind of alien situation here? Is this going to be like Alien? An alien Firewatch? I'm down for that. What's this? Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters. Dear Dr. Marrett, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We'd like to offer you a promotion. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions prove to us your readiness. Okay. We'd be delighted to receive your response. Okay. So she got promoted. Lucky. Was it her or him, actually? I don't know. How do I just exit? How does one exit? My old laptop is made out of cheese crackers. It's true. Yeah. So no wonder it didn't work. Pal, how do I exit this? Do I press tab maybe, or tracker, or map? Follow the locator's indications. Top right. Oh, you click on that. Right, okay. Thank you. A little dot. Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's still... Tracker's still coming up with something, or is that just the thing I just discovered? Thank you, pal. I appreciate you being in. I would have worked it out eventually, but I think there's also a bit of... I think when you're streaming, there's also a bit of panic. If you can't figure out something quickly, I'm always like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. What is up here? You stream and add VOD to YouTube. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to do with this as well. But I'm new and useless at PC stuff, hence why I want to watch people like yourself. Oh, well, you're in for a... sorry, you're in for a letdown, pal, if you're wanting to watch someone who's good at PC stuff.
The signal's coming from a cast-off backpack.
I'm sorry, but you will be sorely disappointed.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Right, so we've got the backpack. I don't think we can do anything with that, though. I think, as I just proved, yeah, you're probably going to tell me more about how to play this game than I am. Oh!
She's here. I found her.
Oh dear.
What's her condition?
Marit. Marit.
Oh. Okay. Was that supposed... Is that demo timed? Or was that just as long as it was going to go on for? I'm very intrigued. See, says Pal. I was not expecting that to cut off so quickly. Stream panic is a real thing. It is. That's what I thought. It's not timed though. Okay, so it just cuts off. Gosh, they really pulled the rug under your feet there. Wishlist it now. I will, because I think I already have actually. There you go. The Invincible. Goodness, that was a shock ending. I was really just getting into that there. But there's more to see. Oh, because I went that way first. So should I maybe continue? Hi, David. Yeah, it's a
I'm
good point.
entering the research area.
So should I
Clear
not
for
go
now.
up to Marit first? Were we a
Silent.
bit quick?
By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal
How you doing,
sticking-
David? Welcome on in. It ends when you find someone. Does it end when you find Marit, or does it end just when you find one of the people? I see what you mean now. Well, let's explore then, and let's do a bit more, because I wasn't expecting it to just... I suppose there must be some vital information that you uncover when you speak to her, I guess.
It's here. I can see
What
the
a
structure.
tease!
I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Okay, when you find anyone, okay. That's right, E&B is dangerous. Watch out. You are fixing your upper room and listening. How's the room fixing going, David? Okay, so we can wander about, but just not. Let's just have a wander about in that case, then. So we haven't gone this way. Oh. Oh, gosh. It's getting a bit out of breath. I did miss your Danger Tale. Sorry, because I haven't got my second monitor working at the moment. I'm having to just look at my phone, which I don't normally do.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
My flatmate's just left on holiday, so I popped some of his stuff in the freezer for dinner. I don't know why, but in my head, I was thinking like clothes. But I'm guessing you mean food. I popped some of his stuff in the freezer for dinner. He's not touched them for months, and I'll replace them before he gets back. But I feel naughty, so you're having his food. That's fine. How long's he away for? For some reason, I was like, when you were like, I've just popped some of his stuff in the freezer. I just thought you were like, just sticking all of his furniture and stuff. But yeah, sorry if I'm missing messages. I'm reading about this. It's based on a book that's part of the Polish school curriculum. Really? How interesting. It's going great, says David. I found a 3p coin when clearing out the chimney. A 3p coin. 2 weeks, yep. We've got some joggers in the freezer.
Is
Nice.
anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking.
So it's an interesting way of doing the demo, because I think most people would do the demo and assume it was over. So thank you, pal, for being in so that we know that isn't the case. Oh, God. Falling about the place.
It's a drill. So damn loud. Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yasna, are you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it.
Someone just left it on.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
It's funny you say that, pal. Pal says, did she black out a little for you, like it was loading or something? Or did you think it was your character blacking out? Either that or my laptop was melting. No, pal, the exact same thing happened to me just earlier. I was moving along and I thought I'd gone into the wrong area because the screen got all fuzzy. So yeah, Exactly the same thing happened where I was like, oh, okay, I'm not supposed to go this way. So, yeah. I think she's just blacking out. But it wasn't that obvious. I think they could do with maybe a bit of an audio clue just so that people realise that it's not something wrong with their PCs. But maybe we're just being dum-dums and it's actually quite obvious. I think it is intentional, yeah. I think it was more just me being anxious as well that I was able to play the game. Hello.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
I played the demo of the many pieces of Mr. Coo the other day, says Blue Lou. That took 5 to 10 minutes. It was okay and very pretty. But you didn't like it. How come? So is this going to lead us to the where we were?
Oh, you're going to have a good time.
Hey! Thank you very much for the raid, guys. Sorry, let me just move this out of the way. Yver, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, guys. We're just playing this demo of the Invincible. What have you been up to? Have you also been playing this? Welcome, welcome, raiders. I'm Cressup. I might look a bit odd because I'm normally on a 2-monitor setup and one of my monitors is broken. Hence, I'm kind of like looking at my phone a little bit. Hello, Toast Monster. How are you doing? Yeah, we're just playing this demo called The Invincible. It's not out yet, but it looks really cool. It's sort of like a sci-fi Firewatch thing. You've been solving physical sequential puzzle boxes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, isn't that nice? Lovely. Let's go to here for a second. And I'll quit to here. Hello. How are you doing, guys? Welcome. I have played the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Yes, pal. I loved it. It was great. Very, very good game. Wooden ones. Oh, fantastic, Toast Monster. I love it. Yeah, welcome on in, guys. Hi, I'm Cressup. We play a lot of indie games and adventure games on this channel. Hence why we're playing this demo of a studio. I think it's coming out later this year. It's called The Invincible. And enjoying it so far. It looks amazing. You can't shout out. Oh, how come? That's weird. David, maybe you'd be able to. David, why are you not? You should have the mod thing because I made you mod last time. That's very odd. I think the shout-out's already come out, Danger, so I wouldn't worry about it. Is it related to the comic animated series? I don't think it is, Toast. Someone was saying that it's in relation to apparently a Polish novel or something. I'm going to have to look up more about this. Yeah, the shout-out worked, Danger. So there you go. But yeah, enjoying it so far. It's quite a short demo, but we've been getting into it a little bit. Yes, it did come out. Don't worry, Danger. David, I don't know. I don't understand what happened there. Why you weren't modded, but who knows? Anyway, let's get back to the game. Welcome on in, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. You did get a shout out, so I'm glad you were enjoying the interesting sounding stream that you were doing. I want a bit more information, if anything. No worries, pal. Thank you for your help. I am enjoying it. Thank you so much. Yeah, please do. I'll be back on Thursday playing a game that's a bit like this in a way. I'm going to be starting the Outer Wilds, which I've never played, and a lot of people have said is really good, and it's been a game I've been meaning to play. So yeah, if you're into that, or I mean, I know it's not the same as this, but it's kind of got some similar sort of exploration elements. So yeah, same kind of time on Thursday. I'll be on doing that. It was published in 1964 and translated to English in 1973. Okay, interesting. I wouldn't have guessed. Yes, take care. In the late 1960s, Michael Redstone acquired the rights to a film adaptation of the novel, but he failed to find producers. In his usual grumpy manner, Lem commented that it would probably have been awful, but I did earn a lot. Who's Lem? What's that about? What are you talking about, Blue? Okay, so we're basically, what's happened for people who've just come in, we are on this planet. We've woken up in a spacesuit and we don't really understand what's been going on or why we're there. We've forgotten what's happened, and we're trying to remember what's been going on. Lem is the author. Right, okay, that makes sense. Now, is this going to take me where I was before? I think it is. So we want to explore other areas.
You big old
Something on
bedwetting
the ground.
duty head.
Cressup, what's the bleedin' crack witchy?
You're right, Pitch House. How you doing, mate? And thank you so much for the sub. The crack's good. We're just playing this little demo of this game, The Invincible, and just enjoying exploring a little bit. What's the crack with you? Okay. So I'll pick this journal up and then I'll see if we can do other things as well as just find the body. Because, yeah, that was a real... I was not expecting it to just be like that.
It's a journal.
It's a journal, yes. Thank you very much, Pitch House.
Geological cross-section.
Right.
Measurements. These are Marriott's notes.
I'm guessing something must
She
happen
must be somewhere close.
Please search
when
the
you
entire
speak to her,
area
or
thoroughly.
that sort of that follows on the story. Right, so this is what we saw. This is the metal structure. Yes, I wonder if that's just kind of work in progress, David. So the body is up this way, but is there anywhere else we can go? I mean, it does. It just looks great. So this is the excavation site. Gorski. And that's how to, and that means you can move away. I'm just seeing if we can see everything before I go back to that woman again. You're working US shift hours. Oh no. Does that mean you have to work through the night, Picture House? Keep your head down, not get into trouble. Good. Good suggestion. I like all the kind of little reflections on the helmet as well. So I wonder how far into development this is then, because oh, she gets a bit tired if you run too much. That's what I'd be like as well. So we've gone to the landing place. What is this Gorski thing? I don't know if we've been that way. Right. Yeah, looking forward to playing the Outer Wilds. It's something I keep saying I'm going to be playing, and then I end up not doing it. Just because life gets in the way. But this week, we will start the Outer Wilds. Okay, so this is her, like, blacking out. I don't think we've been this way. I might be wrong. I got it ages ago on my PlayStation and I just never played it. Okay, that looks like there's something down there, unless that's where we've already been. Danger says the Outer Wilds is the most overrated game of the 21st century. Surely not. I thought that was Celeste, Danger. It's a good game, isn't it? Isn't it a good game? I worked 3 days out of 5 in US hours, Eastern time, which isn't too bad. This game's look nice. It does, doesn't it? Oh, Picture House. So, if you don't mind me asking, when do you start and finish your day then? Because I'm guessing, are you starting at like, I don't know, Eastern time is 5 hours behind, isn't it? So, are you starting at like, what, 1 or something? Okay, so that... Can we just jump down, or what's the easiest way to get to this flag? Because that looks quite interesting. Can I just jump down? Is that going to hurt me? No, I don't think I can. It's not letting me. I think that's fair enough if you didn't love it, Danger. I was only being a bit facetious. I know a lot of people do love it, and maybe it maybe becomes one of those games that everyone sort of piles on and says they love. Because it's a bit like with Firewatch. Like, everyone was like, oh, Firewatch is amazing. And it is really good, but I was not a fan of the ending.
Damn.
I thought it was a bit
Seem
of
to have
a...
gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind. And
It's a bit of an
haven't found anyone
anticlimactic
yet.
ending.
They all may have left the area. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right.
Yeah, screw you, Novik. I'm just going to do what I think.
Anything interesting? interesting?
Well, I mean, define interesting. It is quite interesting. Just being here. Celeste is rated very highly and yet somehow still underrated. I know you're a big fan, Danger. Am I supposed to... Can I drop down here? There's like a little button, but I can't seem to... Maybe it doesn't want me to go this far yet. Oh, or it maybe wants me to scan for people. She needs to clean her helmet. She does. Oh, telemeter. Oh, okay. I didn't see that pop up on the side of the screen. Oh, it's all blurry.
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Right, so I can look through this. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's zoom in on that. So isn't it funny? I just could have missed all of this exciting flag zooming in on. If I'd assumed that demo... Imagine if something just came up suddenly. I'll be interested to see the way this goes. This has got a certain thriller element of it, so I don't know if it's going to go lean more into that or what's going to happen. Yeah, no, there definitely isn't anyone here, is there? You work 1 till 10. Pretty loose. I can flex a lot of the time. Do you know what's underrated? Atomic Heart. Ah, yes, you played Atomic Heart. And Hellblade. Hellblade, I have got that. I would like to... Well, Hellblade won a lot of awards, didn't it? I think it was quite highly rated. Yes, it's a flag zooming simulator, yeah. Ooh, look at that flag. Everyone, check it out. I feel there's horror to be had in that robot. I think you might be right. Brian says, does anyone else think Novik is a baddie? Novik is very snippy. He's a bit sarcastic. So I think we can't go this way, and I think that's like the cut-off point of the demo, I think. Because otherwise, surely this would be... Let me go this way. I'm guessing they want me to go back. Oh, we need Pal back in to tell us what to do. Maddie, who made Celeste, made a bunch of Super Mario ROM hacks. They're incredibly weird, very creative, and insanely hard, but amazing to watch. Was it a singular dev who just made Celeste then, or was it a couple of people? Or how big was the team? I don't know why you'd potentially know that, but I think the robot will be the main protagonist, says Mats. I don't know. Oh, I'm just walking into darkness. That's great. So it keeps wanting me to use... Do you think maybe there is someone I can find on this? Let's just have another little zoom about. I don't think so. And I don't think it's going to let us drop down. I mean, robots normally are the antagonists, aren't they? In these kind of sci-fi things, because it's like, oh, we don't trust them. Okay, I think I've got to go back. So I did do that little bit of exploration bit. But Pal seemed to say as if I could find someone else, but, you know, maybe you can't. I could use my tracker. Ooh. Ooh. Go gadget legs. Oh, she really needs some ibuprofen, doesn't she? She needs a bit of Tesco paracetamol. She's not having a great time. And this is where we were. Okay, great. Unless there's anywhere else you can discover. But it feels like the tracker is leading you to that way. I like the 1960 tech aesthetic. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Which is a bit like with Atomic Heart, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Picture House Hot Dog? I don't know. I can't remember when that's set. So she wanders about. Yes, and that pops up there. But we're going to ignore that for a second just to see... Have I been up this way as well? LEDs were brand new in the 60s. Yes, that's true. Oh, we've not been here. Okay, great. What the hell? Should I... I feel like it would be a bad idea to walk into this. It's a cool little feature. Is it fair to say that Shadow of the Colossus is underrated? I know it gets its props, but many people have never played it. I suppose it depends what you mean by underrated. Because I think a lot of people have heard of Shadow of the Colossus, but maybe people haven't played it. But I think it got it was very highly rated and well received by critics. So it depends what you mean. Is there anything else around here apart from this geezer? Oh, it's asking me to do this again. All right. Why? Why does it want me to use this? So what am I supposed to be looking at? Maybe something up here. Yeah, cult might be I think underrated isn't quite the right word. Because it was well rated, but maybe... Oh, there's a man. Okay, this demo's clearly going to cut out when we talk to the man, I'm guessing.
I think it's Koval.
Right, so we have... At least we've found other people. Was there another person to find? They said Tree, didn't they? Should I just leave him? Atomic Heart is communist 1960s aesthetic verging into modern eclecticism. Oh, there you go.
He doesn't look good.
So is this just going to cut out as soon as we speak to him? Shadow of the Colossus was artful,
I don't know yet.
not necessarily
He's not
exciting.
responding to my voice.
So is this going to go...
Koval?
There we go. I feel like this is an interesting way of doing it when you're mid-speaking to kind of cut out like that. It feels like it's a bit like, oh, okay. I don't know. Check his face with the telescope. Could be a cannibal, says David. Well, he's not doing very well if that's the case. There was one more we could find, I think, but I'm not sure. You can't reach the truth without crossing a sea of mistakes. And that sums up this stream quite powerfully, I think. That's the mantra I repeat at the beginning of these streams. What do we think? Should we have just one more little look to see if there's that third person that we can find? Because I'm sure she said 3.
I'm entering the research area.
I meant Soviet
Clear for now.
aesthetic, not communist. Right, okay.
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember.
Oh, you don't.
A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig
I mean,
up.
isn't that the plot
All
of
subjective
Space
chemical
2001?
spectrometric analysis.
2001: A
Dr.
Space
Gorski
Odyssey.
set out
Sorry.
to investigate its source to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
I mean, isn't that exactly what happened in 2001: A Space Odyssey? They just find this bizarre obelisk sticking out of a planet. What a bloody film. That scene near the end where he's just flying through what I assume is time and the universe, and it's all bright coloured, and he's just like, whoa! They've had some right cowboy plumbers on this planet. It's just something that's dropped from an airplane. Yes, it's not to be confused with Space 1999. Have another look if you want. All right, thank you, Danger, I will. I thought your mantra was eat a banana every day. Yeah, that's the main one.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Okay, so we found that one woman. That one woman. And I think this is the way we went up to find what's-his-face. Possibly. There's actually weirdly a lot to explore here, despite it feeling quite closed off. The font for which bit, Blulu? The font for which bit? I'm going to end up getting stuck on this, aren't I? I can just tell. Come on, can I not go around? Oh, okay, fine, I've got to go all the way around here. The font is kind of almost like a film, like kind of Disney-esque a little bit, or Pixar maybe. It has got that kind of, I mean, I'm not great at describing games graphics, but it's got a sort of chunky 3D kind of, not cartoon, but it's got a kind of, I don't know how you would describe these graphics, but it's similar to what Firewatch had, surprisingly. Don't fall down there. But, you know, everything looks a bit kind of beefy. Yeah, David, because it's a demo, that's why they've got that thing at the top, just to remind people that it is not the final game. They have to be very careful about that kind of stuff, I think, because otherwise you just get people... I mean, I have to say this looks great, but I can understand why they don't want people just, you know, making comments about a thing that has not been released. Who's winning Eurovision 23? It's a tight race between Sweden and Finland. Picture House Hot Dog. A lot of people saying Finland will win the public vote, and then it's going to be a toss-up between Sweden and Finland as to who's going to win the juries and therefore win. But yeah, it's either going to be Loreen for Sweden or it's going to be Käärijä for Finland. I think that's how you say his name. So this is the way I came. Yeah. So maybe we've seen everything, because it doesn't seem like that place that you can drop down. Or Danger might win it. Yes, that's true, actually. Or I might win it. It might be me. Who knows? That's how it works. I'm just going to see. This is the way we go back up to this dude. So I think it's not letting us go this. Your chances are low, EMB, but you know, you never know. Not sure about the choreography you've got for this year. It's a little off.
Oh, damn.
So sorry, we're doing this bit again, but I just wanted to check
I can see
something.
the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and I haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
Yeah, okay, fine. So
As long as
this
I'm
is
here,
clearly saying...
Let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that because we've done that before. So...
Anything interesting?
No, I'm just having a little run around. I'm sorry, Ian B. They just weren't happy with the last minute changes to the choreography. It didn't work for them. You're going to be in Madrid for the final, says David. I'm going to have to find somewhere to watch it. Yeah, I mean, Spain has gotten quite into Eurovision in the last few years, so they might have quite a few places on. It's hard to know. It's hard to gauge, really. Obviously, Liverpool's going to be absolutely crazy. It already is. Apparently, just everything has gone Eurovision mad, which I kind of love. So we've been underneath there. We went... Let's just have a little explore up here as well. I'd love if Ireland actually entered with my lovely horse, says Picture House. Yeah, that would be great. And they might actually have a chance of getting through to the finals with that. I don't know if they will. Don't know if Ireland are going to get through this year. They're in quite a tough semi-final. Has any country won it twice in a row? Yes, David. Ireland. Ireland won it 3 times in a row, I think. They've definitely won it at least twice in a row. I have to fact check that. But Ireland have... Sweden and Ireland are...
Got a signal.
Okay, so this is where we were
We'll
before.
know soon.
No, I'm just going to abandon him. I'm going to leave him to see if we can find anyone else. I think I'm right in saying Ireland and Sweden are tied at the moment with the most wins. And if Sweden win this,
I'm following the signal.
then they'll overtake Ireland. John Lyder's entry was hilarious. What a sausage. I know, on the one hand, obviously very sweet that he did that for his wife with Alzheimer's, but it was a strange entry. And it was a bit weird because he said he thought Eurovision was rubbish or something. It's a bit like, why are you entering it then? Why not do something? If you don't like it, then do something else. Okay. So is there another person we could discover here, or maybe it's just these two? Let's just go back through here. I don't know if I've been this way. They did have a strong representation in last year's Oscars, yeah. Even though people kept calling them British, which wasn't great. It was like, nope, they're Irish. Do get it right. A little quad bike would be great, actually, or a little scooter like in Frog Detective 3. That would be brilliant. So I don't think I came this way, but I don't know if I can... It's letting me go up this way, maybe. Just that music. Unless there's another way around, but... Definitely not letting me jump or anything, unless there is... I miss you playing Frog Detective 3. Yes, Taste Monster. It was me and Vicky. We played Vicky Mushroom. It was great. Don't know if I did put it on a VOD, I'm afraid to say, but you can watch clips. I don't really put my stuff on VODs, and maybe I should, but I kind of feel like, unless it's sort of... I put all of Gabriel Knight on a VOD, because I might do something with that one day, but, yeah. Most of the time I don't, because I'm not really sure why, if people would be that interested, but... Sorry, Toast Monster. Yeah, it was fun, though. I did enjoy it. Me and Vicky Mushroom did all the voices. It was after Adventure X, and we were both quite ill and tired, so it was a bit of a strange stream. We were both kind of half hallucinating.
That noise.
So this is the way down to the drills again.
There?
What's going on?
Okay.
Doctor?
Checking.
Doctor?
It's a drill. So damn loud. Phew.
Just imagine it, yeah.
It's finally stopped.
Yasna, are you there?
But is there
I
someone
am.
around here, maybe?
Unfortunately alone.
So this is the
Working
weird
equipment
symbol.
gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
Didn't even turn it off.
Unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius.
Okay. Wait, you say we, you mean me, really, don't you? I once met the puppeteers of Zig and Zag and the one-time Eurovision entrant Dustin the Turkey. That's amazing, Picture House. Celebs. Eurovision celebs. It is kind of mad that Ireland one year just entered a turkey puppet. God bless them. They were just like, you know what? We're done with this winning thing. We want out. Okay, so that's part of it that they got drilled. They're like, we how can we guarantee we won't win again? I think they've won 7 times, Ireland. I might be wrong. And so have Sweden. Sweden do very well in Eurovision now. Okay, I'm doing a final little sort of recon, and then we'll go back to one of the others. I do feel like there's one other person we can find. I don't know if anyone's got any ideas. If I've not... It's kind of hard on the map to see where I have and haven't been, but... Because I can't go... It's not letting me jump down that way. But maybe I could go... Yeah, and up here it's not letting me jump up. What if Novik is just a voice in her head? That could be true. I mean, we're thinking on real conspiracy lines here. I mean, she's gone completely crazy if that's the case. So yeah, I can't get up this way. Don't think there's a way around. Let's just see if we can go around this way. Things have gone bad for this character if that's the case. Because also, the fact that if he's an imagined voice and he's being so sassy to her. Yeah, and I don't think we can go that way. Okay. Just hug the left. Hug the left. Keep going round. I am at some point going to finish my Let's Play of Backfire Wall as well, which I know I haven't touched in like 2 months. Because I was enjoying that game. It's just I don't know. I just stopped playing it for some reason. What if we're a delusional astrobot? Asked David. You know, all great questions, guys. Yeah, keep asking. Now, it's asking me to get the tracker out. Yeah, so that we know that she's down there. No worries, Danger. I think you've kind of seen the gist of all of this, really. I think. So she's there. Is there another person around here, maybe? Or is it just her?
The signal's coming from a Cressup backpack.
I don't care. And he's down there, I think, or somewhere around here. They've made some, I think, interesting choices with the environment in the sense that, you know, we had all the reds, all the kind of red hues and colorings earlier on, and now it's gone kind of green. So I guess they're trying to, even though I imagine the environment's going to look fairly similar throughout, they're trying to sort of create different atmospheres and things like that, aren't they? Yeah, and this is where the guy was, I think. Yes. Okay. What if we're not in space but a disused quarry in Wales? What if? Good question. Good point. And the guy was up here, wasn't he? Sorry, this is like I realise I'm not going to the same places. Yeah. He was there. So anything around this way? That's just a bit of rock. I thought it was something else. I'm gonna have to. I might look this up afterwards to be like, where was the third person if you could find them? Because look, we've been. Yeah. I feel like we've explored everywhere. It's quite hard to tell though, because everywhere looks pretty similar. He's up there. Is there anything like around here as well? They wouldn't put someone in the same place. But yeah, what do people think of this then? Obviously, it's just kind of it's a pretty simple part of the demo. It's more just to show off what it looks like, I guess, and you get a bit of an idea of the mechanics and things like that. Interested to know what's going to happen with this metal that's just stuck. I'm guessing they've touched the metal and they've all gone crazy, but is that going to happen to me as well? I don't know. The atmosphere's nice. I like the music. Yeah, it's quite chill. I mean, obviously, it's a bit repetitive at the moment because I've been playing this same bit for a while. I'm guessing. Oh, that's something new, is it? Oh, no, that's the journal, I think. People watching this are like, this is only supposed to be a half-hour demo. I'm just like going round and round.
It's a journal.
Right, yeah, we've seen this bit.
Geological cross-section.
Yeah.
Measurements.
We've seen it all.
She must be somewhere close.
Well, she is, and I've got bad news for you. Yeah, okay. I think we've pretty much seen all there is to see. I think. But yeah, I agree. Cool atmosphere. Maybe you get other gadgets as well to sort of play around with. That'd be cool as well if there's like extra stuff you pick up. And oh yeah, this is where I got stuck on the rocks before, and that's going to happen again. Good. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go find that woman. Well, aren't you crazy, says Thorn. What, me personally? Or in the game? She's definitely lost her memory, but I don't think she's particularly crazy. What was dinner? Asked Lindsay. I made, it was a mushroom lentil ragu with some pasta, which was just sliced mushrooms, onions, carrots, brown lentils, red wine, cooked for a bit, and then some parsley and some pasta. It was very nice. I would have liked some cream cheese or some cheese to sort of melt into it a bit. It was very good. I can post the recipe in the chat or in the Discord, but it was very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I'll be honest, I just did it because I was trying to look for something to use up all these carrots I've got. And I had lentils anyway. How about you? I'm throwing stuff in a pan, adding curry powder and chicken. Oh, well. That sounds nice. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah, exactly, Thorn. I needed some parmesan or some, even like cream cheese. I think would have been quite nice just to make it a bit creamier, a bit richer. Right, okay, let's do this. Oops. How are you doing, Lindsay, anyway? Mushroom lentil regrettaroo. Yes, I sort of lost my ability to speak there for a second. How'd you cook lentils? They're pretty hard little semicircles. We just put them with everything else. Chop the onion, chop the carrots, let them sweat a little bit, take them out of the pan, cook the mushrooms. It also talked about dried mushrooms, but I didn't have any of that, so I didn't use that. Add them all together. Add the lentils, drain them, add the lentils. The lentils were just in a can, drain them. Add red wine, cook it all together. That was it, really. Add a bit of parsley, add a bit of pepper, salt. All from a recipe. It's not, I'm not a fantastic cook. Have you used pasta water? Having the pasta, didn't use it for this. It's shocking how mixing pasta water with an oil sauce can seem almost creamy. Oh, that's a good point, actually. You're chipping away the final assignment of the year. I'm glad to hear it, Lindsay. Exciting. What you're going to do is a celebration afterwards. Sounds MasterChef, yeah. Well, it was a great recipe, and so I was just following the recipe. It was pretty, but it's good to sort of. I've never made it before. It would have been nice maybe if I had a bit of bacon as well. Bit of bacon, bit of cream cheese, or a bit of parmesan, just to make it a bit. Pasta water is amazing for stuff, as is chickpea water or aquafaba. If anyone if you need to like thicken something, a bit of chickpea drainage is pretty good. Is anyone watching MasterChef at the moment? I've watched like 2 episodes of it. Right, so let's end the demo then, because I don't think there's anywhere else to see. Could be wrong. Could just have a little jump around here maybe in case. I'm desperate to find another person, but I think I might have just... I think there might not be more than one
She's
person.
here. I found her.
Okay.
What's her condition?
Marit.
And get ready.
Marit. It's me. Yasna.
Get ready for the cuts.
She's not moving.
And
Marit.
there we go. Well, I enjoyed that. I mean, it leaves a lot to be questioned, but I guess that's the point of a good demo, where you don't know what's going to happen next. I will look up, though, to see if I'd missed something, but I felt like I didn't want to keep training around that. But there you go. The Invincible. It looked very cool.
Snakes.
Yes, Slate X. Thank you for that, Nikki. I thought that was very interesting. It looked cool. I will definitely be wish listing it. Yeah, there you go.